You don't believe in Jesus. That's what I'm saying. So you're ready to follow Jesus. You don't believe in Jesus.
Alright, so can we
You don't follow Jesus. You don't follow Jesus. You worship Paul, mate.
Yeah. Alright, so where's your proof? Okay, bring the proof.
Alright, should I bring the proof?
Bring it now.
Should I bring the proof?
Bring it.
Right. Do you believe in the Trinity, yes or no?
No.
You don't believe in Trinity?
No.
Really?
No. Whenever
Are you really a Christian? Are you Trinitarian Christian?
You talked to me before, haven't you?
Oh, look, don't play mind games. I'm asking you, are you Trinitarian Christian?
You've already asked me this. I've already told
Ask me, what do I believe? Ask me, what do I believe?
You believe in going around the cube and kissing a stone?
No, sorry?
Going around the cube and kissing a stone?
Going around and kissing the sun?
No, going around the cube
Yeah.
and kissing a stone?
Yeah.
That's what Muslims believe.
Is he a joker? He's a joker, man. Look, I'm talking about the fundamental beliefs.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Are you a Trinitarian Christian, yes or no?
No.
It's alright.
So what do you believe? What do you believe about God?
What's written in the Bible?
I'm asking you, what did Jesus teach about God?
What's written in the Bible? He says there's one God.
Look. This is why for 3 weeks, up until last week, I stayed away from Christians. Wallahi, I'm telling you this. You never ever answer our questions, right? I'm asking you. And you know what? I spoke to open-minded people, you know, at least they listen, right? And I listen to them.
Okay.
But you Christians, majority of you are, not all, majority of Christians, you can't even give me one single evidence about your belief. So I'm asking you, are you a Trinitarian Christian, yes or no?
No. Alright, so you want
No,
evidence?
don't record, Akhi. Don't give him because he's going to twist. Okay, so I'm asking you, what did Jesus teach about God?
About what? No, just repeat the question.
What did Jesus taught to you about God?
Alright, okay. He told us that the God is the Father,
Yes.
and that he's the Son of that Father.
Okay.
Yeah.
And?
And that we should keep God's commandments.
Yes. And are you?
Yes.
According to Mark chapter 12 verse 29, what's the greatest commandment? According to Jesus? What's the greatest commandment according to Jesus?
Well, it's love God with all your heart, soul, and strength.
No. See, you Christians always don't quote the first part. I want you to go to Mark chapter 12 verse 29. Because he only quoted the second part of the greatest commandment.
Yeah, like how you...
No. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala confirms. This is what the Ahl Kitab do. They decontextualize. That's what they do. Yuharrifuna kalimat. They displace the words. This is what you're doing right now. So I want you to go to Mark chapter 12 verse 29. And I'm sorry to be harsh with you. I don't treat people like this. There are many Christians who I spoke to who are very nice. But people like you who twist my words, I've seen your video. And it was very disingenuous of you, right? So I'm asking you, from Mark chapter 12 verse 29, you can twist my words, but don't twist the words of Jesus.
So how did I twist?
Look, you can twist my words, but don't
explain how I twisted
that's
the words.
that's separate point. I'm telling you, you can twist my words, my statements, but don't twist your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Go to Mark chapter 12 verse 29.
Okay. So 28 says that one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together,
Yes.
and perceived that he had answered them well, asked him, which is the first commandment of all? And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord,
Yes.
and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy
Carry on
mind,
reading,
and with all
carry
thy
on
strength.
reading.
That is the first commandment.
Yeah, but you didn't quote me the first part. You quoted me the second sentence.
Yes.
Shema Israel Adonai Elohim Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
Yeah.
Where is he getting this greatest commandment from?
No, from the Old Testament.
From the Old Testament.
Yeah.
In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4, correct? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one.
Yeah.
So is he confirming what Moses came with?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you, did Moses believe in the Trinity, yes or no? Did he believe anyone else is God besides the Father? Besides the Creator?
No, but you already know I'm not true, because I've spoken to you before.
Oh, Michael, you know what? Forget about if I've spoken to you before. Let's deal with it right now, right? Okay, now, you may twist my words, but don't twist the words of Jesus.
Explain how I twisted.
Because you only quoted the second part. You shall love the God. You shall love him with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. You didn't quote the first part.
No, twist your word.
No,
not Jesus.
No, you twisted the words of Jesus, because I asked you, what is the greatest commandment? And what did you say? You said, you shall love him with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. You didn't quote it fully. You skipped the first sentence, the Lord, the God, the Lord is one, and then you jump. And you're not the only Christian that did this. I spoke to many Christians and they never caught the first part. Do you know why? Because you know that is a direct refutation of you believing that Jesus is God and you believe in Trinity.
I don't think you remember any of our conversation? Because I've already explained what my belief is.
Conversation or look, I remember I had a discussion with him, yeah? No, because
Yeah,
he's,
but I think you
look,
forgot
he's
what I
twisted
said
my
about-
words.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
He would record you,
I know.
and then he would go to his videos,
Yeah.
and then put text
Michael.
to make you look bad.
I know you do.
but
Look,
to
I've
me-
seen it.
but-
Michael,
but do I cut the
Michael,
videos?
Michael, do you know one advice?
I cut it?
I never said you
Michael,
did.
Michael, I'll give you
I
one
never said you
advice.
did.
That's fine.
I'll give you one
That's not
advice. You know
fine.
when you edit your video.
I don't edit.
Yeah, you do.
I just
you do.
add text.
When you,
Okay, show me a video what I've cut.
when you
Yeah.
edit stuff, yeah, don't twist the words of Jesus. Yeah, I want you to include the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Would you do that? Don't twist the words of Jesus.
Okay, can
Yeah,
you...
twist my statement. I've got no problem.
I
But don't
think-
twist. You're gonna twist the words of Jesus, and he will skip the first part of the greatest commandment
I think-
because you only quoted the second part.
I think you've forgotten that conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you believe Jesus is God?
Son of God. But this is part of the conversation
Son
we
of God.
had.
What does Son of God mean?
We had a long
What does
20-minute
the Son of God
conversation
mean?
about this
What
same
does the
subject.
Son of God mean? Then your memory will be refreshed. What does the Son of God mean?
No, he's a son, so he came from God.
I'm asking you, what does the Son mean?
I just told you, he came out of God.
All right, there's three different understandings. Either he's a biological son,
Mm.
adopted son, or a loving son. Which one?
You missed one.
I'm asking you,
No.
what do you understand the term son?
'Cause
Do
you
you,
missed-
do you mean the biological or do you mean adopted son?
You missed one.
Huh?
You missed one. There's four.
Tell me.
Fourth one, he came out of God.
What, literally? Physically? Biologically? Directly?
Yes.
Where did you say that?
All right, let me get that.
Where did you say that? And tell me anywhere in the statement where Jesus said, "I'm fully divine and fully human at the same time."
I don't know.
You're trying to...
No. And watch, when he will edit his video, you're going to see he's going to twist the words of Jesus. This is what he will do.
How?
Yes, because you're a Pauline. You're a Pauline Christian. You're not actually following Jesus. And Jesus says very clearly the only true God is the Father. The only true God is the Father. In John chapter 17 verse 3.
The thing is, which
And you come to us Muslims and say we don't follow Jesus. When Jesus didn't even teach you about Trinity. Jesus didn't even teach you that he was God. And you come to us Muslims and say we're Antichrist.
Okay, did Jesus eat camel?
Huh?
Did Jesus eat camel?
did he eat camel?
Did Jesus eat camel?
Yeah.
That's the dietary laws. I'm not asking about dietary laws.
No,
I'm
but
asking you
did he eat camel?
I'm asking you the core beliefs
Yeah, but
about
if-
the concept of God. I'm asking you, what did Jesus teach about God?
If Jesus wasn't allowed to
No,
eat camel, then he ain't
don't
no Muslim,
do that. Don't do that. I'm asking you, what did Jesus taught you about God? What did Jesus taught you about God? Didn't I?
Alright, so let me read this. So this is John 8
Yeah.
and 42.
Yeah.
It says, Jesus said unto them, If God were your father, you would love me.
Yeah.
For I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me.
Yeah, of course. What's the
Yeah.
problem? All messengers were sent by God.
So what does proceeded forth mean?
Preceded forth. So do you mean literally it came from the Father?
Yeah, but it's...
Okay, so let's now tackle this point. Let's say for the sake of argument,
Alright.
that's how you understand.
Okay.
Would you say from the divine nature, Jesus should know the hour? From the divine nature, God is all-knowing, correct?
Yeah, but he's a son.
No, I'm asking you. God is all-knowing.
Yeah, but he's a son.
No, I'm asking you. You believe Jesus is fully God and fully human at the same time, correct?
Yeah, but he's separate from the father.
So he's separate from the Father.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Good. Fine.
gods.
Okay.
Wait. No. Wait. So that means you are insinuating by saying that he inherited the nature from the Father.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why you believe in hypostasis, right? So from the, do you know what hypostasis is?
No, I don't believe they're fancy words.
Okay. Let's not use the fancy word. This is your Catholic church. It's not me.
I'm not Catholic.
Catholic.
Remember you spoke to me before.
Right. Okay. So do you believe Jesus is fully divine and fully human at the same time? Let's forget about the word hypostasis.
Alright, when you say fully divine, what do you mean?
You tell me.
Alright, so when you use the term fully divine, that's going by what you've heard people say. So I'm going to explain to you. No, let me explain. So he was divine when he's in heaven, but he was put into a human body and when he came down to earth. There's your explanation.
You still haven't tackled my point. I'm asking you,
But I answered your
what is the
question, didn't
nature
I?
of the divine side? What is the nature of the divine? Is it all-knowing? From the divine says all-knowing, correct? From the divine nature is all-knowing.
He knows everything the son knows.
Right, okay, good. Oh, so he knows everything that the son knows.
Because he's
so
a son.
Right, so he's dependent. So he's not all-knowing. So he can only receive knowledge from the Father.
Yes, that's what it says
So
in
he's
the
not
Bible.
all-knowing.
It says that in the Bible.
So from the divine say he's not all-knowing. So from the divine side, he's not all-knowing.
No, he knows what he knows.
Did the Father tell him when the hour will happen?
No, he didn't.
So is he all-knowing? Is he all-knowing? Jesus.
No, but did Jesus ever say he was all-knowing?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you from the divine nature. Yeah, divine.
Yeah.
The divinity is all-knowing.
What's
The essence. The essence.
Okay, and
What?
The
Hold on,
essence. Wait. Sorry. Yahya. One second. From the human side, from the human nature.
Yeah.
Do humans know everything?
No.
Okay. From the divine nature, should he know everything?
No, he knows what he knows, but the Father... has
He knows
knowledge-
what he knows.
No, listen, the
Good,
Father
good.
has knowledge separate from him. You understand what I mean?
Good.
Yeah.
So that means Jesus is not divine then, because he doesn't know everything.
No, he's got the same nature.
But
Nature is
I'm
related...
saying to you-
this is
go on,
what I'm saying.
go on,
Nature
go on.
is not related to knowledge. Because we as humans, we have different knowledge from each other, don't we?
yeah, I agree.
But we both got human
But do we know
bodies.
everything? Do we know everything?
No.
Or do we know everything what God told us?
Yeah, but I'm trying to explain to you that we're both humans, but our knowledge is different. So it's the same thing with the Father and Son. They have different knowledge.
So they have different knowledge.
Yeah, so the knowledge the Son has
Right.
is what the Father tells
Right.
him.
So when you say he has the divine nature,
Yeah.
divine nature means all-knowing, correct?
No, because remember,
So what's the difference between human nature and the divine nature?
no, we're both humans and our knowledge is separate. Isn't it?
No. We have the same nature. Look,
Yeah, but
look.
it's not to do-
No.
no.
We have the same essence, but we have different knowledge.
Yeah, but my
right?
point
But
is-
I'm asking you. No. I'm asking you. Is the divine from the human nature? Yeah. Humans don't know everything, correct?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Humans don't know the
Yeah, I know,
future
but-
unless.
But you're trying to use the point in the wrong way. What I'm trying to say is that
Yeah.
the nature is not related to knowledge. That's my point.
It is.
How?
It's from the essence.
No.
It's knowledge.
They got two different minds.
No, knowledge is from the essence.
No, their minds are separate. So
not
how,
asking about
how can the knowledge
I'm
be
not asking
shared
about the
with
mind.
two different minds?
I'm not asking about the mind. I'm asking you, is God all-knowing, yes or no?
Yeah, but you're trying to ask about knowing the
No. I'm asking you the question, is God all-knowing?
Yes.
You believe Jesus is God, correct?
No, Son.
Is Jesus all-knowing, yes or no?
No, he's the Son.
So he's not all-knowing. So he's not God.
I don't think you listen to what.
No,
I'm saying.
I think I am. Look.
No, because
Look, Michael, the reason why you're so confused because it's contradictory.
No, it's
right?
'cause there's a problem.
You have a set of contradictory beliefs, with all due respect. Okay?
All right, but
now no one
do-
can ever.
Do you want to let me speak for a little while?
I will, but
you're not.
no Christian will ever reconcile that the human side doesn't know everything, but the divine side you should know everything. You cannot.
Yeah, but have I ever said that?
You did.
When?
You don't even realize it, are you?
All right, so tell me when I said it.
Right. Do you believe that Jesus is fully divine and fully human?
Fully divine. No, but
Fully
see,
God.
No, but
Fully
see,
God.
No, but this is where you're getting confused.
Go on.
You see, when he's in heaven,
Yeah.
that's when he had the divine body, but he was transferred.
Show me.
Huh?
Show me where Jesus said that. He got the divine side when he was in heaven. You tell me. You tell me.
All right. No, but I'm
You're making
explain-
stuff up, man. With due respect.
But so are you.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not making stuff up. I'm saying
no,
Jesus
no,
says
no,
the only true God is the Father. And you say Jesus is
okay.
God.
So do you want me to speak and say what you're making up?
Go on.
All right. When you're saying that the knowledge, when the knowledge is divine, so when someone's divine, they have to know everything. That's what you're saying.
Well, it's an attribute of God.
It's an attribute of God.
Okay, a divine attribute is being omniscient. You know, knowing everything.
Knowing
That's an
everything.
attribute of God.
You're not ignorant about anything.
You can't be God if you don't know everything.
Correct.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you don't know everything, then there is deficiency.
Yes.
And you can't be God
You can't
if
be
you're
God.
deficient.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah. So did Jesus know the hour? Yes or
is
no?
there an attribute of knowing everything that is part of God? Is that an attribute of God?
Yeah, but I think this is where you're getting confused because you see, Jesus is a son.
No, let's
so the
leave
son-
Jesus to one
but
side.
whenever I
No,
try to
hold on,
speak, you
wait,
suddenly start
wait.
talking over me.
No, let's just get this point across here.
No,
let's
no,
leave Jesus
no,
to one
but-
side. Just
no.
God, just in general.
Jesus
God, an
being-
attribute of God.
No.
Yeah, an attribute of God is being omniscient,
Yeah.
omnipotent, omnipresent.
Yeah.
Being, knowing everything. Yeah, knowing everything.
Yeah,
Not
but
ignorant about anything.
Yeah, but the reason why you're getting confused is because you're not letting me. You're not.
Okay, explain. Go.
No,
I'll shut
because-
up. I'll shut up.
Yeah,
Explain.
because Jesus is a son, so he comes out of the Father and was given life, so he's separate from the Father.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead. No, let him carry on.
And if you read in the Bible, what Jesus says is that the Father tells him stuff and the Father does things.
Yeah.
And Jesus, the Father shows the Son what to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, 100%.
Islam does not disagree with anything that you've just said.
Yeah, I agree.
That you've just said, yeah?
But what you did
You
say...
don't believe he comes out the Father, though?
Oh, no.
No.
This is the reason... No. What? No. This is where you're contradicting yourself. Because when you say he proceeded from the Father, what you insinuating is that he inherited the nature from the Father. And that's why you believe that he has the divine nature and the human nature.
Okay.
This is Catholicism for you. This is what Christians
you're saying that he comes out of the Father.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
therefore,
Yeah.
Because I just read the verse.
therefore, that's why he says that he's fully God and fully human at the same time. Because he proceeds from the Father. That means because he didn't have a biological father, he inherited the nature from the Father, but he inherited from the human side as well. So therefore, they believe in.
No.
You don't believe in that?
No, see, I don't think you listen to what I say.
No, you say Jesus proceeded from the Father, literally, physically. Yeah.
But the human part came later. That wasn't at the point.
So
of the
at one point, Jesus was God. At one point, Jesus existed.
Yeah, son of.
Okay, what does proceed mean? What does proceed mean?
Well, yeah, what do you mean by
Would you agree God always
when
existed?
When you say he proceeded from the Father, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, this is what Jesus said. But I haven't been to heaven, so I don't know what that means.
No. We want to understand
You're the one that's
this phrase proceeded.
And you don't know.
Hold
That's what we're
on.
told.
This phrase
So we go by what
proceeded
we're told.
from the Father that you used.
Yeah.
Obviously, our understanding of it is deficient. Can you explain what that means? If you explain it and we understand it, then we'll know where you're coming from. What does it mean, proceeded from the Father? Hold on, let him answer this one, because otherwise we'll just get lost. Yeah?
Okay.
So what does it mean by proceeded from the Father?
Well, let's see what the Greek says. Explain to issue, literally, come forth, depart, escape, get out, go, proceed, spread abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, so physically came out.
So for the sake of argument, for the
Well,
sake
it
of
might be
argument,
Greek.
So God gave birth to him.
Wait. For the sake of argument, right? Do you believe that God always existed? He has no beginning, no end. You believe in that? He always existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't begin to exist like his creation.
No.
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. So proceed from. Does that show that he didn't exist at one point, or he always existed?
Who? The Son, you mean?
Yeah. The Son. Did he always exist?
No, he proceeded forth.
Right.
So he was created.
So he was created.
No.
Eternally begotten.
I know.
So-
You say begotten. No, I understand that.
But-
But it still has a beginning.
Yeah, but here's the thing. When a woman has a baby, does she create it?
Sorry.
No,
When a
she
woman
doesn't.
Yeah,
No.
so there you go. So it wasn't created.
No,
That's
I'm
your
not. No. I'm saying proceed, meaning at one point it didn't exist.
No, because they're
Yeah.
co-eternal.
How can you be co-eternal?
He doesn't.
No,
he
he
doesn't
didn't exist.
agree
He's the one who
that.
says
He
that.
doesn't
I
agree
didn't
with
say
that.
that.
He didn't
Yeah?
exist. Look, when you say proceed
You're
from the Father,
trying to help somebody who's
Wait,
coming
wait.
from a totally different
When you
point.
say proceed from the Father,
Yeah.
when you say proceed from the Father,
He doesn't-
wait, no, come on, one at a time. When you say proceed from the Father,
Yeah.
right? From the English term, proceed means at one point it didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it began to exist.
Yeah.
Right, but you believe that God didn't begin to exist. God always existed.
No, that's what he believes.
So proceed from the Father. You look, you're not realizing you're contradicting yourself.
No.
You say God always existed, but yet your God existed at one point. That's like married bachelor. You cannot be single and married at the same time.
Just to clarify, he believes, right? He believes that Jesus came from God. Yeah? He doesn't believe that Jesus is God himself. He just believes it's the Son of God. So there was a point at which he was created.
No, I already explained to you. Does a woman create a baby?
What do you mean? Does a woman create
No.
a baby? No,
I'm
God
not
creates
talking-
all life.
I'm saying
stop saying create.
No, sorry. No. This is sophistry, right? What I'm asking you is very simple. No. What I'm asking is very simple, right?
Yeah.
Proceed means bringing something into existence. That's what proceed means.
No, I just gave you.
What doesn't it? What?
No, I just gave you the Greek for it.
No.
It's
Proceed. What does proceed mean?
no, it's when something moves out. Something.
What, did it exist at one point before it proceed?
Yeah, but it would have been inside.
It cannot.
Huh?
You cannot.
No, it came from out of something.
Proceed means something that begins to exist.
No,
That's what proceed means.
Well, hold on.
Oh, my
Bring
days.
back your example of the woman giving birth.
Yeah.
The baby that she gives birth to wasn't always there.
Wasn't always there. Didn't
Yeah,
always exist.
yeah, but
It
remember-
began to exist.
something happened to make that baby exist in
Exactly.
her, and then she gave birth to
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, but the cells of the baby, cells that made the baby, they did exist.
The cells didn't even exist.
No,
The
that's
cells
not how
didn't
it
even
works.
exist.
No, I said the wrong thing. The atoms, I should have said.
The atoms didn't even exist at
Okay.
one
No,
point.
Okay.
they
In which
would've.
case, why don't we worship the sun? Because every atom that makes you, him, me, came from the sun. Every single atom.
Do you have a
Sun.
beginning? Wait, do you have a beginning? Yes or no? Do you have a beginning?
Yeah.
Did you proceed from your mother?
Yeah.
So you didn't exist at one point.
Well, that's something that's going into spiritual stuff.
No,
which I
you
don't
are.
know
No,
about.
not me. No. I'm asking you. You proceeded from your mother, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So does that mean at one point you didn't exist?
Not as a person, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So as a person, at one point Jesus didn't exist. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
and yet you believe that God always existed, but yet Jesus as a person did not exist, and you call him God. You see, it's
No, I
a
said
set
son.
of contradictory.
I always say son of God. So I don't know where you say.
Son of God, according to Matthew chapter 5 verse 9, it says that blessed are the peacemakers, for they are the sons of God.
Yeah.
And when Jesus says to Mary Magdalene in John chapter 20 verse 17, he said, "Tell your brothers that I am ascending to my Father and your Father, and my God and your God." So I'm asking you the question: when Jesus says our Father, does that mean you are saying that you came from the Father?
No, that's where my life came from originally.
So we're all the sons of God then.
we're all sons of God.
Yeah, but who was the first one?
But you, honestly,
hold
Michael,
on. If you want to use that as an analogy,
give up
the
on me,
first
man.
one
Take care of
was
yourself.
Adam, not Jesus.
Yeah.
The first one was Adam, not Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
Yeah?
So,
If you're saying that Jesus is more important because he was the first one, well, he wasn't the first one. Adam was the first one.
Adam was the first human being.
right. So, but who made the worlds though?
Who made the world?
Yeah.
We believe in Allah, the Creator.
All right. Let me read it for you. So this is Hebrews 1:1.
He would say Jesus. Yeah.
So
Who did?
Hebrews 1:1. So now I'm going to read it to you.
Yeah, go on.
So God, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son,
Yeah.
whom he hath appointed heir of all things,
Yeah.
by whom also he made the worlds. So
Yeah.
there's your
You're
answer.
quoting from Hebrews, which is an anonymous author. Nobody knows. I'm asking you, where did Jesus say he created the world? Where did Jesus say he created the world?
Do you think Jesus created the world?
No, the information came from Jesus to the writer of Hebrews.
You don't even know who the author of the Hebrew is. It's anonymous. You don't know.
Yes, so what?
You don't know.
He was said the information was given from God.
So you trust in a document that you don't know who wrote it.
Yeah, but you trust in scholars who make stuff up.
Oh, no, Michael, look, don't gaslight. It's not going to work. I'm asking you. No, Michael, I'm asking you.
gaslight
No,
by saying
I'm asking you,
Hebrews was
Michael.
an unknown author.
Michael, I'm
Well,
asking
but
you.
but hold on.
Michael,
Hebrews is an unknown author.
It is
You're
unknown.
admitting
You
that
don't know.
yourself.
No, he's trying to use that.
Yeah, but
as part of the argument.
you're admitting that
Is that
yourself.
from Jesus?
Yeah?
Is that from Jesus? Well, Jesus says all authority was given me from the Father. Does all authority was given to me by the Father?
Yeah.
Didn't Jesus say that? Right.
Yeah.
So anyone else's authority apart from Jesus is not accepted.
Right.
So you should follow what Jesus says.
So did
I'm
Jesus
asking you.
disagree with this?
I'm asking you. Jesus didn't even know there was Hebrews. He didn't even know.
Yes, he did.
Was Hebrews written during the time of Jesus?
No, he's alive in heaven.
What?
When it was
Where
written,
even the Gospels were
He
written
was
during the time
alive
of
in
Jesus?
heaven.
You don't seem to listen to what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Do you believe God is independent?
Why do we keep skipping? Why can't
No,
we, we finish off a previous one
No,
first?
because you said Jesus created the world along with the Father, correct? And the Holy Spirit.
It doesn't say Holy Spirit.
So you just the Father and the Son.
That's what it says.
Okay, fine. So I'm asking you, right? Do you believe that God is independent, meaning that He doesn't depend on anyone's existence? And if he wants to create, He doesn't need anyone's help. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say, for example, we got this bottle, right?
I know the bottle again.
No.
I've seen Muslims use the bottle so many
I'll give you an
times,
example.
man.
I'll give you because Christians we need to simplify it.
Yeah, but
for
you
you
use a cup or
So
something,
look.
not the bottle.
We need to
Yeah,
dumb
well, I
it
don't have a cup.
down.
If I have a cup with me, I
Dumb
would
it
use
down.
it.
Yeah, okay,
Like,
alright.
the bottle, for example, yeah.
Yeah,
If, for
yeah.
example, we intend to create this bottle, right?
Okay.
And I need you need me to create this bottle. Does that show God? Does that show God needs help?
It doesn't say need here.
But you believe Jesus is the creator along with the Father.
I read it to you.
No, okay, fine, no problem.
Yeah.
But you believe Jesus is the creator along with the Father, correct? How many creators do you have?
One.
So me and you, if we created this bottle, how many creators?
One. But
How's
here's
that one? How's
Honestly
that
speaking,
one?
no,
If you
honestly,
and him
no.
created
No.
this
If
bottle,
me-
how's that one?
How's that one?
To me, that says two.
That's
to
two.
me, that says you and him got together and made this bottle.
Go on.
Okay.
1 plus 1 is 2.
Who would have the knowledge to make the bottle?
What do you mean,
According
who
to
would
you,
have-
according to you, they depend upon each other.
Okay,
The son and the
okay.
father depend
All
upon
right.
each other.
Let's
Did
say
I
you.
say that?
Let's say.
That's what you're insinuating.
Let's say
Did I
you.
say it?
That's what you're
Did
insinuating.
I say it?
That's what you're insinuating.
Let's say.
Did this say it?
If
Does
me
Hebrews
and
say
you,
that they
if
depend?
me and you,
What that
if
says.
me and you work together to create this bottle, we're relying upon each other's knowledge.
No,
I cannot create the bottle without you. You cannot create the bottle without me.
But you missed something.
Oh, what did I
What?
miss? Go on.
Okay, so say if one was the master and you had to make the bottle and wanted to train the apprentice, you'd have to tell
No,
the apprentice
we're
how
not
to do
talking
it.
about-
Right. So who's the
master
master? Who's the
apprentice.
master in?
Okay,
Who's the
no.
master between the father and the son?
Change
The
it
father.
slightly. Change
The
it
father.
slightly.
Yeah.
You know about plastics,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he knows about manufacturing.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't
So
work.
there's no
it doesn't
master.
work.
There's no master student thing. Yeah. He knows about one thing to
Yeah.
make this, and you know about something. So
God-
you have to come together
Yeah.
to make this.
Exactly.
Yeah?
You have to come together to create this.
In the Bible, Jesus never says he's a partner. So what?
Sorry?
So the example you gave doesn't.
I'll be really honest with you. I don't understand
Oh.
how you see Jesus.
I don't think any Christian.
Yeah,
will, I don't think anyone will understand what
Yeah,
Christians believe, to be honest.
because you're saying he's the son,
yeah.
right? But you're saying he's divine, but he's
Yeah.
not God. Yeah.
Because he's
So,
the son.
and you believe in a Trinity, right? The Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Does God?
No,
Wait.
You don't. You're denying the Trinity.
Do you agree with me? Does God need any help if He wants to create something?
No.
Okay. So when you say Jesus and the Father created, does the Father need help from the Son?
I don't think you heard one.
No. Does the Father need? No. Does
let
the
me
Father
read.
need help from the Son to create?
You know
Let me
what?
read the verse again.
And by the way,
You know what? You're reaching, you're stretching,
You're reaching, you're stretching,
in
man.
terms of
Honestly.
defining what Jesus
Yeah,
is.
I'm gonna end the discussion,
because
man.
if we
Yeah.
bring it back to what
Honestly
Jesus
speaking,
actually said,
yeah.
at no time does he say,
Yeah.
"I'm the Son of God." He always calls himself the Son of Man,
Oh, do you want that? All right.
the Son of Man.
If you're patient, I'll get that.
Well,
one.
you know, you listen. It's getting late.
No, you just made the
No,
claim.
they've been
so
programmed,
I want
they've been
to
programmed.
give you the verse, isn't it?
church taught him.
The verse of what?
You said he didn't call himself the Son of God. That's what you said.
The Son of God.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
He says, "I'm the Son of God."
Yeah.
Jesus says this.
Yeah, you want that.
Jesus says this.
Yeah, you
Okay.
want- all right.
Good. I'll humour you.
Yeah, come on.
No. I thought I stepped on something. I thought I kicked the bottle or something that we were demonstrating on.
All right. So
You know what my first question is going to be, don't you?
all right. So this is John 9:35.
Yeah.
It says, Jesus heard that they had cast him out, and when he had found him, he said unto him, Dost thou believe on the Son of God? He answered and said, Who is he, Lord, that I might believe on him? Jesus said unto him, Thou hast both seen him, and it is he that talketh with thee. And he said, Lord, I believe, and he worshipped him. There you go. Bingo. Nice, isn't it?
I'm gonna find that. Yeah.
All right.
Find that and read
Yeah.
that because I'm sure it goes on to say we are all the sons of God, aren't we all?
No, that's a different one.
Israelites will return to take down Islam.